with Metalholic Magazine and Mojo Radio, and here with me once again, the ever-talented Halestorm.
Thanks for having us back.
Oh, we're so glad you could come back and that you always take the time to talk with us and everything. The fans just can't get enough of you guys. And I think I was telling you before, you're the most requested band on the radio station.
That's crazy, man. Well, we can't get enough of you guys either, you know that.
I'll let you guys have this. My voice carries, so just absolute road dogs. I mean, the album's been out over a year now. You guys haven't really taken much of a break at all.
Yeah, not at all. Pretty consistently since February '09. So it's yeah, it's been like just one tour after next, and we went to Europe for the first time this year, and we're about to go back again, and
for the third time.
For the third time this year, actually. Yeah, sorry, we went to Europe twice,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna go back, and we're actually going to Japan soon as well. So it's crazy. In fact, we were just checking. We get all these kind of Google alerts and like Twitter alerts, all in Japanese now for the festival that we're playing in Japan, and it's so cool because then we get to translate it and see what they're saying about us. You know, the translator doesn't always work.
Yeah, very cool.
Okay, so you guys were just in Europe again. You guys got to play Download, one of the biggest festivals over there. What was that like for you guys?
Download was incredible.
Yeah, that was fun. We got there a day early, so we got to check out AC/DC and then Crooked Vultures, and it was cool. They have a whole tent area in the backstage where there was all the press and the catering, and just all the bands are there just hanging out. You know, we get to see Greta Fall again, hang out with them a little bit, have some dinner, and just a bunch of bands that we haven't seen in a long time. It was pretty cool. It's a neat situation.
And you guys are back here in the States now you're doing just the Familiar Taste tour here for July with Adelita's Way, and since October in New Medicine. But at the end of that, you guys get ready to do Uproar.
The Uproar tour, yes. We are opening the main stage, which means we're right before Stone Sour, Avenged Sevenfold, and Disturbed. There's also wrestling involved. In between the two stages, there's also
Between all the bands.
Yeah, between all the bands. There's wrestling. But yeah, between every band there's wrestling.
On stage.
There's then there's another stage that has our buddies New Medicine and Hail the Villain, Airborne.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. They're incredible guys too. So it's going to. I feel like it's going to be one of those tours that's going to be complete debauchery. It's just going to be amazing every single day, and it's crazy too because after being on the road for so long, we've gotten to see and meet almost all these bands except for Hail the Villain. I think is the only one that we haven't met. And on all of these festivals that we've been playing at, you know, all over the world, and so now we're actually all on one, on one tour together. So it's going to be crazy. It really is.
Well, it's got to be interesting going from these massive festivals to then the clubs again, like you are tonight, and then back to these massive festivals. America, Europe, just.
You know, I'll tell you what, we talk about it a lot. We kind of like it. You know, it's like just the ups and downs and you know, a club like this, you know, versus the Download Festival, they're two completely different animals, but we like them equally, but for different reasons, you know.
Mixing it up. It's great.
Yeah,
keeps it fresh.
It does keep it fresh.
I don't know if anybody is aware of this one yet. I don't know if it's something that I just happened to fall into finding out about, but my understanding is once you're done with Uproar, Rockstar's got another one called Taste of Chaos that you guys are on.
Oh yeah. There's
That one is in Europe.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's even been announced yet.
That's why I said I'm not sure if anybody even knows back
Nobody really knows. So.
Nobody knows, but it could happen.
Don't say anything till we announce it.
Yeah, pretty much. You know what? The one thing that we're so thankful for is the fact that, I mean, our record came out, and then we're on our third single right now, Familiar Taste of Poison, and we're doing Jimmy Fallon in a few days. We're doing
Flying There Tomorrow.
Flying There Tomorrow, yeah. Ooh, we're doing our first national television debut that we aren't just in skirts for.
Here's Wednesday.
Hey, we can wear skirts again. Well, I'm wearing a skirt. You guys have the choice. We'll decide that. But you know, it's cool, man, because like I mean, there's so many great bands that never even get all of these opportunities, and so the fact that we're still here, we're doing what we love every day. We're keeping our heads above water. We're still out touring. We're on a third single. We're just extremely thankful, and we realize how lucky we are. And that's a huge part, and I don't want anyone to ever confuse this, huge part to our fans and to everybody that's been calling up requesting our songs on the radio. If you're coming out to a live show, I mean, that's where we shine, man. That's our bread and butter. That's also something that we need every single day. So if it wasn't for you guys doing that, we wouldn't be able to do what we love every single day. So we want to thank you guys above and beyond for that.
Well, I know when we talked last time, we talked a little bit about when you were going to be recording again, but with this album, I mean, like you said, you're just on your third single, but you guys have been touring this for almost a year and a half now, and literally, you know, I don't say this about many albums, you guys know I said last year I thought it was the best album of the year.
Oh, thank you. It's awesome.
Every song on that album could be a single, so where do you guys stop and say, okay, now it's time to get back into the studio and give them something new?
I think that's the kind of the point that we're at now, because I mean, we've begun writing for the next record. We also have a lot of songs in our arsenal that we have yet to even consider for the next record, and so, you know, in a lot of ways we're ready. We, you know, I mean, if we had the means, we would have, you know, put out another record this year, you know, but yeah, it's just been so busy, and we've been kind of squeezing the life out of this one. Also, like you said, I mean, not just, you know, in our own opinion, but our team and our management and our label, and feel like we have a few more to squeeze out. So so yeah, I think it's just a matter of actually getting a cutoff time and saying, all right, you're gonna get off the road. You got 2 weeks. Get in the studio. We're gonna get a record done. Then I think we can get it done. But yeah, until then, we are touring, more touring.
Absolutely. Well, and you segued nicely to it earlier, and then I just tripped right past the segue. Familiar Taste of Poison. You guys just shot the video for that. Tell us a little bit about what you did for that video, and when can the fans expect to see it?
Well, they'll definitely expect to see it soon. We just got a rough cut back that's amazing. This was one of the most fun videos that we've actually gotten to do as a band. You know, we've done, how is it, 3 in the past?
Yeah,
4. And they all have kind of been the same thing. You know, you want to put your best foot forward, and you want to make sure that everything is simple in the beginning, and they see all the instruments you're playing, and you get to rock out and kind of, you know, show that, okay, we're a rock band. And that's what you show in your video with a little bit of personality. Whereas this song was so different. It's just a very standout track on the record. We wanted to make sure that we did something that was unlike any other video that we had done prior to this. And so we all did acting. It's kind of
We tried.
Yeah, well, we tried to act. It's kind of done more like a movie than it would be just a basic music video. There's no performance in it, as far as there's no guitars, no drums. It's shot in a film noir style, as in it's kind of set in the 40s, and it's kind of a whodunit. So it's kind of like
It's a cinematic.
Yes,
it's kind of a cinematic song, so it's cool to have, like, it also looks like a trailer for a movie, you know, and there's a little bit of plot there. It's fun. It's cool.
It was very cool because in order, I don't know, just that type of video, you really get to put yourself into a character, and we all had characters in the video, so you really get into it, you know, and it's not like you're just playing an amplified version of yourself. You're literally putting yourself into whoever you're supposed to be in this. So it got us all talking later, like, hey, maybe we should be, you know, pick up acting. It'd be fun, you know, a little cameo appearance here and there. Anyway, you know, it's definitely one of my favorite videos that we've ever done, and I cannot wait to show it to everybody.
And you guys, I saw a couple of pictures from it. You almost had sort of this Black Dahlia CSI, you know, the 40s marketing going, but it's like you're laid out on a slab or something almost.
I got to do so many things in this video that probably the average person will never get to experience, as in there were body bags involved, and you know, underwater involved, and a coffin, and you know, it's like the things that it's funny how you're actually in that situation. You're like, I don't think anybody ever really experiences this until they're dead. This is kind of weird.
This is all
so,
smoking.
Yeah, you'll have to watch the video. It's really cool.